chitty chat, no cap, nope, that. Hey, what's up, stream? What's good, y'all? I know I ain't streamed in a good minute. Well, that's because our brother is our brother back in school. Yeah, the reason why I was streaming for so many days at that one point was because it was spring break. So yeah, and I know I left y'all high and dry during that last week, a few days, but I low key needed like just a teeny tiny break. But you know what I'm saying? Now I'm back, and yeah, let's get it. So y'all see today, man, we playing tonight, wherever you live, we playing GhostWire Tokyo. The demo version. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the new game, like the full one. Don't know how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't gonna do too much talking, man. And hop straight into it. Oh, it's like one of these type of games. God dang it, Renko, Erica. I don't know if y'all want. I'll read it. I probably don't want me to, but I don't know. I'll still read it. No one wants to talk about it, but it's all that's on anyone's mind these days. Mysterious things are happening all around Shibuya. Sightings, attacks, disappearances, fear. How is a kid supposed to... Oh, whoops, accident. Well, I think it said how is a kid supposed to be in times like this, or something like that. But honestly, Ryota never really was like most kids. He's not usually glued to his phone all day. Look, okay. Ryota's concerns bring him to a mysterious cast file posted online. It's titled the Kitty Gayoka Vanishing. Hey, I don't mean to disrespect nobody, but I don't know how to pronounce that. He reads it to himself the best he can. Having tracked another report of dark fog to the area, I arrived to find it had passed, leaving jury hanging over the neighborhood. At the scene, we all found with... I keep doing that, my fault. It's hard to even imagine a parent and her child just going precious lives snuffed out forever. My heart sank knowing that I had failed to protect them. Alright, bro, I'm not finna read all this. Because ain't really no point. Do we have to... Ain't no freaking way we gotta go through all this. Cause I know y'all don't... I know y'all just wanna see gameplay, bro. Ain't nobody finna read all this. And if y'all do, I'm sorry, but if y'all want to read all this, y'all can. I don't want y'all to leave, but it just, I ain't gonna lie, this seems like a lot. Okay, social media would never lie, and that means KK isn't maybe the expert in all things paranormal. There's only one thing left to do. Having poured over over every story, post, and grainy photo about local monsters he could find, Ryota prepares to take action. We're gonna ask KK Guide. Whoa, KK Guide to help. Just gotta figure out where he lives first. Why the freak? What are we doing? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, so far this game a little bit strange. Dear Mr. Investigator Person. Bro, why is there no sound? I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of throwing me off a bit. But, okay. Rico sits up in her chair. She's here to one of a dozen monitors from across the makeshift command center stuffed into this cramped Tokyo apartment. Happened in the manhole. Please help me get him back. Data files across the screen seemingly too much. Charts and graphs, maps, and mathematical equations, even social media feeds and open case files. Somehow through all of those screens and all of that clutter, Ryota's message catches Wrinkle's eye. Sounds desperate, but it could just be some bored kid trolling us. Calm and confident, Wrinkle insists on balancing compassion with skepticism in her analytical approach. On the other hand, that manhole is within the vicinity of several recent incidents. Maybe he is involved. She knows what she thinks. God dang, how much do I have to read? But she knows no one can protect Tokyo all by themselves. Trusting your teammates is the only way to keep everyone safe. What do you make of it, Ed? Ed squints and takes a single deep breath as he turns to the screen. He has something to say but holds back. Technology is easy, people are hard. Facts. Instead of speaking up, he places a small recorder on his desk. He presses play, and as the audio begins to roll, Ed turns and walks away. Ed's voice. Why'd I read that? I've heard intriguing stories about so-called manhole girls in Japan. That sounds a little bit sus. I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. That sounds a wee bit zesty there. But anyways, vengeful ghosts of bully students said to trick other children into following them to the sewer, from where they never return. If any information turns up about such anomalies, I'd be I'd been to investigate. Though I speak oh my goodness, purely out of personal interest, it might not be enough to make the rest of my team pursue it without further evidence. Okay, safe to say, since you somehow found the time to record something this specific about a single urban legend, that you want to look into it. Ed is already engrossed with other work. He doesn't respond. He certainly doesn't notice. When Rinko rolls her eyes, he rarely does. Probably best we have no idea how you spend your free time, huh, Ed? Erica's been sitting next to... Oh my... Yo! I don't think so, Ed. Could be dangerous. What if something happens to you? Seriously, you still don't trust me to go by myself for 5 minutes in the middle of the day? At just 16 years old, Rinko might be right not to trust Erica on something dangerous. But Rinko knows that Erica has shown a maturity beyond her years. She gives Erica an almost sisterly look of skepticism. Whatever. You know it's not that. Rinko quickly turns back to her minors and away from Erica. But for her own maturity, Erica can't quite keep from pouting. Stop making that face. Besides, we've got our very own private detective in the vicinity already. I'll have him take a look. Dude, all this freaking reading, bro. I'm trying to get to the game. Golly. Yo, chat, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I might have to just skip through all this, because ain't no sound. It'd be different if it was sound, but ain't no sound or nothing. Yeah, chat, I'm sorry, y'all. I have to skip all this, because this too much, dude. Like, dude, like, ain't no... If it was sound, I don't understand, but... Like, it's like a slight sound, but you can't really hear nothing. Yo, chat, hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be right back, bro. Hold on. Alright, y'all, I'm back. But yeah, bro, that's too much. I'm already out. Send me the info and I'll get on it. First, though, I need to talk to one of you about something. We get the pick. Let's talk to... Wait, who you on the phone with? Let's talk to Rinko. Hey, Rinko, let me guess. Ticked I interrupted your precious solitary sober time guy. Irked, not upset. I was almost done. G forbid the report of a vengeful spirit abducting children interrupt the same bowl of noodles you've had 1,000 times. Hey, facts, bro. Hey, but the noodles good though. How much left in this world I love. When I think of something else, I'll tell you. You won't have a chance to add to the list if you don't figure this out. We both know how powerful the forces we're dealing with really are. We have to keep pulling these threads until we unravel the whole dang thing. No thread is too small. Guess I can't argue with that. I know I can rely on you. Might be the only thing I know for certain. Now go prove how smart I am, dummy. It's the job I was born to do. Rhoda doesn't notice the people passing him on the street. They don't notice him either. He is young, but he is very much alone. His focus is centered on the small bit of paper in his hands. After a couple folds, the paper finds a familiar configuration. What the freak? What is that? With the head, arms, and body, it takes shape. A palm-sized person stands in his hand. As Rhoda inspects his creation, someone who has been observing him from afar steps out of the shadows. What you got there? Ryoda looks up. He's nervous but clutches his paper doll in his hand to stay brave. He's not running or hiding despite the gruff stranger staring at him. No need to be afraid. I'm not here to do anything bad to you, you little friend. Actually, let me ask some voices real quick. I gotta admit, I've been known to carry the odd paper doll with me on investigations. Strange habit, I know. But you get the benefits of a partner without the annoying small talk. Yoda shoulders ease. He lets his guard down as he listens to the detective and re-examines the folded paper. The detective surprises himself with his playful tone. What? The detective surprises himself with his playful tone. He's rusty, but he somehow still feels comfortable talking to the scared kid. Sometimes paper dolls are used for magical purposes. You a sorcerer by any chance? Now's the time to tell me. So you really know him, huh? Okay, forget the accents. I'm not really good with voices. Gonna have to be more specific than that. What? Gonna have to be more specific, kid. You're KK, the ghost hunter from the files. You must be. I just thought you were taller. Hey, that's dirty. What the freak? Dirty? What did I say? I was finna say grimy, but I was thinking dirty. So I combined it. They say you saw... Hold on. Oh, excuse me, yo. Sorry. They say you saw strange mysteries, right? KK, Maybe. The detective looks closely at Ryota's phone. He sees the social media post featuring photos of various case files he has worked on collected in one place. Look, I only use those initials because writing out my name is a pain. I got too much pain already. Not your problem, right? Anyhow, that's me, KK, but I'm not a ghost hunter. I'm a detective. KK's demeanor hardens a bit, dropping the playfulness. You wanted to investigate a kid? Well, you got one. I'm so glad you're looking into the disappearances at the manholes. Here's the thing, I already did. Made some calls on the way here. There's no record of any recent disappearances. Still got a few friends on the force so I can dig up dirt quick. KK shoots Ryota a serious look. Not trying to pull a fast one on me, are you, kid? It's true, honest. My buddy Sosuke, who was that, like Sasuke cousin or something? Sosuke disappeared. He hasn't come home since yesterday. Last place I saw him was right back here. Ryota's motion to the alleyway behind him. He went down that way. I tried to follow, but I couldn't find him. He was completely gone. If Ryota is bluffing, he is an incredible liar. A sadness comes over him when he looks back toward the alley. KK looks back and forth from the kid to the alleyway behind him. All alleys are dark, but this one looks like it's never seen daylight. See any fog when that happened? The moment he disappeared? Now that you mention it, there has been something spooky around, like a kind of fog or darkness, but it came and then went. Alright. KK mutters something to himself as he eyeballs the alleyway behind Ryota. Nothing looks intimidating. Nothing looks immediately out of place. With so much going down in the city, some kid getting lost doesn't exactly seem like front page news. I need to figure out more info. I need to go on, kid. Why are you so convinced he was taken? Didn't happen to anyone else around here? But it did happen to my best friend. Sosuke's been missing for 2 full days. Everyone has been looking, but no one can find him. What about his parents? Have they filed a police report? I'm the only one who really cares about Sosuke. I know he needs me. And no one else is even looking for him anymore. Just me. He's lucky to have you. It's like when you saw crows circling above the building in one of the cases you investigated. You knew there was more to it than everyone else. Well, Mr. KK, I'm just saying Mr. K. Actually, I ain't gonna say it. I'll say Mr. KK. I know there's something to Sosuke's disappearance. I just need your help. Really did your homework, huh? I'm impressed. You're more dedicated than most adults I know. You remind me of my friend Erica. She lost someone too, and she'll never stop fighting for them either. KK takes another glance at the alley. Alright, show me exactly where the Sosuke Palabir disappeared. Ryota perks up. So you gonna look into it? I'm here, Anna. Let me check in with my team, see if they figure anything out. Could save us some time. KK reaches for his phone. What's up? We're all here. I just need a quick word. Oh my goodness! I just need a quick word with one of you to follow up on what the kid has told me. Let's talk to... A second thought, I'm gonna go with my gut. My instinct... Oh, wait. Ah, dang. I ain't mean to do that. Oh, well. Dang, bro. Just reading, bro. My mouth's getting dry low-key. Nothing's out of place, but things are really what they seem. KK slowly but deliberately reaches his hand out. He's not holding onto anything, but you would think that he is by the way he's moving, like he's got something invisible dangling from his fingertips. Ryota has no clue what he's trying to do, but he watches closely. However, what happens next can only be seen by KK's eyes. As KK opens his fingers, a sparkling orb of energy drops from his hand down onto the ground. Ripples like water in a pond, energy flowing outward into the world. What the freak? Hey! Who's this? A strange trail floats into view as though a spirit has passed through this place. Psychic energy. The trail leads further on, deeper into the alley and out of view. Guess he went that way. Puzzled, Ryota follows KK's eye. What the freak? KK's eye. I don't know why I'm tweaking. KK's eye line down the alley, but sees nothing out of the ordinary. What happened? I don't see anything. Trust me, kid. It's good you can't see it. This is a power you don't want, and you're too young for it. To take a risk like that and change your life forever. The world's a scary place. It keeps getting worse. We're gonna find your friend and get you back to your life. What the bro? I ain't gonna cap. This is so much freaking reading, bro. KK and Rinko are in big trouble this time, running like rats, desperate to stay alive with only a dingy old sofa between them and monsters. We better find another exit. Rinko turns to KK and sees him holding his head. He appears to be in great pain. Dang, it's happening again. Your body's reacting to the ether. As KK looks at the room, his vision begins to break in half. He tries to focus, but rather than reform, everything continues to split apart even further. Another hallucination. The world is breaking in two. Oh, I probably should have said this. Epilepsy warnings for a seizure warning like that. Everybody, be careful. And if you have any family around that can have seizures, or if you can have seizures, I would just turn your phone upside down. Or turn it over so you don't watch it. If you want to stay on the stream but don't watch it yourself, then just flip your phone over so you don't have to watch it, or just swipe off. It don't matter either way. I just don't want nobody to be in harm or anything like that. So, that'd be crystallized ether, another form of matter. It sounds like your body has entered the final stages of infinity. From thin air like phantoms, these horrific visitors appear, surrounding KK and Rinko. Dang, we're surrounded. Bro, we gonna get to actual gameplay or what? Because my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mr. KK, are you okay? Huh, sorry kid, my mind can be a little hard to control. You just kind of stood there for a little while. Sometimes my memories take me places. Hate to leave you alone again, but you need to wait here while I look for your pal. Sit tight, I won't be long. A reporter Rinko's computer set up flashes on screen. Ed's monitoring software has a hold of something big. The results are clear. Spiritual residue, and it's exactly at KK's location. What is it now? We just received an alert. There was a massive surge of spiritual energy at your location. Hold off on pursuing until we're able to send support. Can't wait forever, you guys. Can't wait forever for you guys. We might have a missing child on our hands. We got plenty of evidence. I know what I'm getting myself into. It's not fair to ask us for help when you think you need us, then use your own words against us when you turn patients to act as a team. We're in this together. KK decides to address one team member specifically to make his case. Let's talk to Erica. What Erica and I have been through, I don't expect everyone else to understand. Heck, I barely understand it. Here's what I do understand. I take risks so others don't have to, and yeah, you all do the same. That's why I'm proud to call you my team. But it has to stop somewhere. A line needs to be drawn. We aren't the vulnerable ones who need your protection. We're all strong, and that strength multiplies when we work together to help others. You two are so... Oh, wait, this is the girl. No, I'm not going to... You two are so special to me, both of you, and I think I understand where you're both coming from. It's just that this torment, once that power has gotten inside you, the infinity, it won't let you rest. It's like being chased. We are running from something awful. I'm sorry that I'm not making sense. I just can't be quiet right now. I have to speak my truth. I have to support whatever decision he makes. A truly selfish act would be to stand still and let it overtake you. In the end, I know that I would do the same thing. Let's hope we never have to. I'll talk to you later. I'm in the middle of investigating. He was never any good at following people's directions. That attitude of his precisely what saved our hides on countless occasions. You don't think I realized that? Erica smiles, think about KK's attitude. It doesn't bother her. What do you mean by that? Oh my freaking... What the freak? Why does that character have no head? And why does this sucker over here look like Slender Man cousin or uncle? Dang, they're everywhere. KK's eyes darts between the two horrific figures and to some incredibly strange glowing crystals that hover nearby. As he tries to speak, KK wheezes painfully. Rinko, what will happen if someone tried to touch one of those ether crystals? Your guess is as good as mine. Might give you the power to fight back. Might just make you even more miserable. Who can say? What about him? Did it grant him strength? Rinko nods silently. After getting his answer, KK without hesitation stretches his hand out towards the crystal. Wait, stop! Stop is not an option, not for any of us. You don't know what will happen. It could kill you. And those things won't. We're dead if we don't try something. We aren't out of options yet. You've thrown away everything to fight these monsters. Same as me. There's not a gosh darn thing left to lose at this point. Before Rinko can say anything, KK reaches all the way out. Well, are we finally get to actually play? Whoa, what the freak? The freak was that? KK follows the trail of psychic energy deeper into the dark Shibuya alleyway, away from the glow of familiar streetlights and vending machines. His venture into the unseen brings him to a manhole covered with the spirit residue flashes with an eerie intensity. The spot is clearly the origin point for whatever spirit is at the center of this mystery. Did they take you this way, Sosuke? KK looks around again and finally nothing focuses his attention on this haunted manhole. Bro, who the freak is that? Is that Sosuke? The spectral vision shows KK a lot more he thought it might, revealing a glowing specter hovering in this dark and dreary place. The spirit of a man in his 30s. Yo, what's up, Dose? A Jibakure. I don't know what the frick that is. According to Japanese lore, this type of spirit is trapped in a physical location. Okay, Spectre, what's keeping you tied down here? The Spectre seemed unable to answer him. Instead, he mutters as if distracted or perhaps completely delirious, either or, maybe both. Spectres aren't especially concerned with politeness or clarity. Neither of us is going into it until I get some answers. I need to know, what are you doing here specifically at this manhole cover? Why haunt this place? I thought it was a kid. Just a kid playing around, just having fun, alone. I wanted to make sure he was safe. So just being neighborly, yeah? Yes. No. Not making a friend, protecting, but he wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't a kid though, was it? There was something else. Something lurking in these shadows. Did I die? I think I died, but this isn't what I expected. What was it? Monster. A monster. The Spectre points downwards. Underneath, huh? KK stares at the manhole as though if he just looks hard enough, he'll suddenly see what lurks in the darkness beneath his cover. He doesn't have to see the Spectre nod to know he's right. It went that way. Before he can pull up the manhole cover to see for himself, a long shadow creeps in from the edge of the alleyway. Did you find anything? Snooping around is detective business. You don't belong back here. I thought I heard you talking to someone. Who is this youngster? Only I can hear you, so don't bother. Only you can hear me? Well, sure nobody else is even here. This is turning into a darn clown show, kid. I need you to stay here. No, turn to the clown show. Kid, I need you to stay here while I go down. It's not safe for you there. Not safe. Not safe. Monster. But how do you know I'll be safe up here? My team's one call away. They'll get here quick if you're in danger. Weren't you just saying something about being in the middle of an investigation and too busy to talk to anyone? Funny you should mention that. I could actually use some help. I believe they call it client services. Who you calling mister? Are they nice like you or nicer? Client services sounds more like babysitting to me. If only you would just wait for us to get there. We played a hand with dealt, and juggling work and childcare has never been my strong suit. I need a little support. Rinko sighs, a long tired sigh of a frustrated person who knows that in the end, of course, they'll help. She'll always help him just as he will, and have the perfect candidate in mind. You, Rinko. There's nobody I trust more. Yeah. The way you've looked after Erica, you've got away with young people. I just don't. Talk some sense to this kid. Make him give me the space I need to get the job done. Put him on. Ryota holds KK's phone to his ear, happy to make another new friend. Yes, Miss Ghost Hunter? No, Ryota, this is Rinko. I'm the one who first read your message about your friend Sosuke. We're going to find him. You just have to trust us and listen to us. We also need your help. Will you help us? We need a new deputy for our paranormal investigation force. A deputy? Like a real deputy? Perfect. You're now our official task force lookout. It's a tough job, and not just anyone can do it, but I believe in you. I'm sending an alert to your smartphone right now. Every 5 minutes, send me a message and tell me what you see, even if it's just normal stuff. I'll do my best. But you need to stay right where you are. If you go anywhere, that wouldn't be good. What the freak? That wouldn't be good task force lookout work. In that case, I would be forced to demote you to a lower position, and you have no idea the kind of paperwork that would create. You can count on me, Rinko. KK watches as Ryota smiles and hands the phone back to him. Then the kid puts on a tough deputy face and begins to survey the entrance to the alley. We good? He's on lookout duty. That should keep him busy for a while, but you better proceed with caution. We're on our way. You're the best. Tell me something I don't know already. I already know, whatever. Now to get down and fight your pal, Sosuke. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This is the most reading I've done in a good minute. Dirty water splashes under KK's feet as he makes his way through the still darkness of Shibuya's sewers. The further he goes, the darker it gets, but not because of any change in light. No, this darkness is unnatural. In fact, it's not darkness at all. It's tangible. Dense fog made of spiritual energy fills the air. Toxic paranormal waste coats the ground and plagues the dreams. The freak, yo, remind me of the scent from Demon Slayer. Remember in the episode of Demon Slayer, like the scent going on or whatever? but the air itself is rejecting him. This corruption flows between worlds and reaches around him, blocking KK's way. How long has it been? How long has it been building up? Right below our feet? Is it like this everywhere? Like KK goes deeper, the Kegare only increases. There's definitely something here. If there's this much corruption swirling around, nothing I can't handle though. Alone in the darkness, KK summons his power in. Hold X and... Oh! Whoa, hold on. Time out. Okay, hold on. Okay, y'all. Okay, hold on, y'all. Don't judge me too much. I ain't really know. I don't really got good hands like that when it come to drawing in game. Okay, hold on. Suck at... No, I wouldn't... I didn't even draw it right. Whatever. What the freak? Small boy voice. KK's look, turning his back and picking at something on the wet ground. Splish splash, splish splash. Hey you, kid, you okay? Can you hear me? Are you hiding from something? Take a bath, take a bath. Come on, kid, this isn't time or place. Answer me. I'm not trying to scare you, but you gotta work with me here. In the vast darkness of the sewer, the sound of KK's phone suddenly rings out, the tinny chime echoing back and forth around the hollow space. The small boy in the raincoat doesn't seem to notice. He must be very preoccupied. I'm close. I found Sosuke, but I'm worried. He won't... Down so far, the signal to KK's phone is barely holding on. He can only make out a few sounds and struggles to make out what words they might be forming. Hello? Is anybody there? Rinko, is that you? Ed? Erica? Who is this? Rinko, can you hear me? Are you with Ryota? Can you ask him, was Sosuke wearing a yellow raincoat? The scratchy connection makes it almost impossible to understand. Sosuke. It's about Sosuke. Not... Rinko, I can't understand. Sosuke is not what? Not Sosuke. The call cuts out, the phone going dead in KK's hand. Dang. Enough screwing around, Sosuke. Just like that, finally, as if called by his mothers to come to dinner, the child responds. He stands up and turns to KK with his dead, evil eyes. You're not Sosuke, you're the monster. KK raises his hand and calls forth the energy that he discovered that day long ago. The day he found his back against the wall, reaching out and touching the Ether crystal. Ever heard of Ezreal, weaving monster? Energy surged into KK's hand, green light winding and glowing, charging around his fingertips. The increasingly bright light glows, illuminating the tunnel. And in that moment, standing in the center of the tunnel, we can see this monster, this raincoat visitor, just in time for its oppressive child's whistle into its mouth and... What the freak? What is that? Oh, who is that? At the stranger's fingertips lies KK, now a prisoner. I need my subject to remain calm or else nothing will get done. That's what I'm gonna just say his voice because that's what it looked like. Despite being captured, KK flashes the stranger a fierce glare. You son of a... Hello, my new friend. I'm keen to see how useful your vessel turns out to be. The stranger takes something out and holds it in his hand. An amulet. Though clearly not simply for decoration, it surges with power. He looks from the amulet and back to KK and smiles. Bro, the amount of reading you have to do is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro, literally, the stream been going on for 28 minutes. It's been straight reading. As the monstrous little raincoat visitor blows his whistle, he steps back into the shadowy darkness. Running away, huh? But he's not running away at all. In fact, he's only making space for two much larger, far more horrifying visitors to show up in China's KK. I've been waiting to run into you again. Let's go, you people. Damage a single visitor with a wind attack. Visitors perish after 2 hits. A talisman that stops visitors from moving. It will be consumed on use. Summon a shield to protect from one visitor's attack. Okay, so to protect from one visitor's attack, talisman that stops visitors from moving. We're gonna stop them from moving. The umbrella visitors are frozen in place. Only one stun talisman is left. Yeah, go ahead and get rid of him. Bow. One umbrella visitor is injured. The umbrella visitor is awakened from the stun. barrier appears in front of KK, and a brother visitor attacks, but its attack is deflected by the barrier. The barrier is broken. One umbrella visitor is injured. An umbrella visitor attacks. A barrier appears in front of KK, and the umbrella attacks, but its attack is deflected by the barrier. The barrier is broken. Oh my goodness! Attack him. Bro, what the freak is this game, bro? One umbrella then awakens from the stun. One umbrella visitor is injured. You're done. Eat this! Whoa, what the frick was that? What is that, like JoJo's, like Hamon from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? The fight now over, the sewer is oddly calm again. KK sweeps the space looking for any clues that may be left behind. Why would a pack of monsters manifest their evil here? But then he sees it, affixed to one wall of the tunnel. A wooden tag, sometimes called a Q-feeder. This must be what summoned those things. KK reaches out to the Q-feeder down, but as his fingertips approach it... Oh, that's bright. My goodness. Yo, the amount of reading is crazy. This gotta be some type of RPG game or something. Not RPG, like MMO. Yeah, RPG. Yeah, I said that right. Never mind. Rinko? Gosh darn it, Rinko. Erica! KK feels a big, quick thump through his body. While he looks down, he sees someone else's arm stabbing through his chest. It's horrifying. Black smoke rushes out of his body. Looking back up, KK sees a Windmaker Hanya mask. You're... Oh. Look like KK did. As KK comes to, he realizes that he is in the tunnel once again. No, still. He looks at his chest. It's totally fine. No gaping hole. Not even a scratch. Sweating, breathing heavy, his mind races. It was a horrible dream, maybe? Maybe a vision? He grips the Q-feeder in his hand. I won't let him get away with this. So hard that it smashes into pieces. You shouldn't have done that, my boy. At that moment, KK realizes he's not actually alone. Distracted by his spirit, he had missed the approach of someone new. Who's there? Excuse me. Surprised, he spins to face his entity, but before he can raise his other hand... Ah! I don't know what the frick that was, I'm sorry. Bro, what is going on, dude? I'm so confused. KK emerges from the tunnel to find Ryota waiting with the rest of the team. You fool! You run into a wall of K-gear and your instinct is to walk deeper into it? When you know we're on our way to help? Listen, No, you listen. I'm not done yelling at your stupid tail for making me worry about you. Okay, but all of our instruments at HQ started going wild. We broke basically every traffic law in Tokyo twice to get here as quick as possible. And then we find an open sewer entrance. Little Ryota peering down into this dirty tunnel, clearly considering climbing down there despite our best efforts to cover for you and keep him busy. Sure, except... So we take a look for ourselves. It's corruption in all directions. The whole place absolutely soaking in spirit residue. It's like they're amassing an army beneath our feet. And you go sniffing around alone? It's not... Maybe let her finish. Worst of all, you arrived stinking but unscathed. Having been gone just long enough to have me convinced that you were really hurt down there, that I would never see you alive again. The problem with disappearing into a dangerous sewer all alone is that the longer you're gone, after Rinko has asked you to be cautious, the more time she has to consider the things she'll shout at you when you return. I don't know what the frick am I doing. Alright. The things we've been through together, when you're in danger, it's as if I can feel it deep down, but there's nothing I can do. What if you had died? The thought of being haunted by you, of all people, almost climbed down there to kill you myself. I'm sorry. Should have waited. Don't you dare be nice to me right now. I need to calm down. I value your friendship and support. I didn't hear that. Safely above ground, reunited with his team, KK turns his attention to the original source of all this drama, his young client Ryota. You were never going to tell me, were you? Sasuke isn't your friend. He's your dog. He's my dog and my friend and my best friend. I don't know. He sound like a young kid. I'm assuming he sound like that. Oh, calm down. He just wants to be. He just wants to be pet. Jeez, who'd have thought that such a tough as nails former detective would have such a strong phobia around dogs? Don't have to broadcast it, all right? Don't be scared. Self scared loves everyone. What the frick am I doing? What's up? Oh, good. Hold on, y'all. What's up? Thank you. Yo, hold on, chat. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Maybe he should draw the line at loving monsters and following them into the sewer. Ryota hugs his dog and gets a face full of licks in response. KK relaxes slightly, seeing how harmless his little dog is, but still keeps some distance. Thank you so much for bringing him home safely, Mr. KK. Mr. KK? What an adorable Elias. When exactly did you start going by this new nickname, KK? I suppose it has a fun ring to it. Not quite so formal as your full name, Before we get too sidetracked, I'm changing his voice. Before we get too sidetracked, as the lead investigator, I don't know. Okay, let me just again. Before we get too sidetracked, as the lead investigator on this one, you got some paperwork to do, KK. Not sure what's worse, fighting monsters or filling out all these dang forms. It's obvious that you prefer the fighting to paperwork. KK scribbles out a few quick lines. Only Ed can read them. Hey kid, this is for you. Oh, is it a prize for helping you find that ghost? It's a freak. I just switched up his voice. Almost. It's the bill. Ryota's face sinks as he's left holding the check. Looking for you. Today's work is pro bono. That means free. Consider this your receipt. I'm feeling generous right now. Ryota looks closely at the paper in his hand and says, "The case of the cursed manhole. Extermination complete. KK." Leaning in over his shoulder, Rinko lets out an uncharacteristic loud burst of laughter. Oh, I get it now. Oh, now I get it. You didn't choose the nickname KK. Sloppy paperwork chose it for you. There's a lot in this life that we don't get to choose. Call me what you like. Not like I've got any use for a real name these days, and definitely not one of my old names. It doesn't matter what anyone calls me, so as long as I find that, you know what. KK's gaze looks fierce, as though he's recalling a bitter past. Reflected in his eyes is Ryota, who looks pleased to have received KK's autograph. KK's expression softens up in response. That said, I guess KK's not so bad. Bro, ain't no freaking way that's all it was, bro. There's no freaking... ain't no freaking way that's all that was. So you telling me there was no gameplay or nothing? There was no, like, fighting or nothing? Are you freaking... How long is this? I just spent 38 minutes on some...
You have got to be freaking kidding me right now. What the freak?
Are you serious? So you telling me this whole time it wasn't... Hold on, bro. What the frick is this game called? GhostWire Tokyo? Hold on, bro. Time out. Time to freak out. Time out. Hold on. Bro, where's the gameplay at? There's no gameplay. You serious? Bro, I'm actually so salty right now. So there's no freaking like gameplay. Like we don't get to like test out nothing. That's it. It was just story stuff. Are you serious? Like there's legitimately no freaking way. That's all it was. Are you serious? I'm actually so salty right now. Like no, like legit. I'm actually salty right now, bro. Hey, who all up in the stream right now? Who all up in the stream right now? Yo, type one or just type something in the chat if you're in the stream right now. Yo, what up, DP? I know you've been in here for a minute, but I guess you're just not saying something. But bro, what the freak? I'm actually so mad. You telling me that's all it was just that? And why the okay? I can finally skip these. Wow. Wait. Continue. What they mean continue? That's it, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it then. Never mind. What the freak, bro? Like I'm like legit so salty right now. I'm thinking like, oh, we finna get some gameplay, like some. What was that? I was freaking all that reading just to not even get no legit gameplay. Are you serious? I'm actually hold on, y'all. I'm be right back. I'm actually so upset. All right, well I guess I'm gonna end it there then, y'all. How long it's been? It's been 40. All right, I guess I'm gonna end it there then, man. I'm actually so upset, but whatever, bro. All right, y'all. I guess that's it. I love y'all. Catch y'all next. I'm sorry, y'all. I actually thought it was gonna be like better gameplay. I thought we was gonna have like, cause I've seen like videos on it, not this exact demo, but I thought I've seen like videos on the game itself. And I'm thinking like, oh, we actually gonna get into something, not just that. Like that was actually like literally the best thing we got to do was deciding, bro. That was lame, but all right, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Like I said, y'all, I'm truly sorry. I'll make up for it tomorrow. Expect the stream tomorrow. Hopefully a little bit earlier than that. I'm so sorry, y'all, but yeah, man. I love y'all, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.